Hey, quick pond update video. Took down some big trees here to open up around the side of the pond here. Give a little bit of a new place to walk around, so stick around. They also worked on some retaining wall and expanding the stream. Alright, so I'll try to get a picture in the past of what it looked like here before. Alright, so we cleared some of this out because yesterday they were building the retaining wall for this. You know, all the dirt from the pond got excavated out and pushed out here, which pushed the hill out a bit. But that hill already was quite steep, so now there's kind of, you know, retaining wall issues, so some of the big stone is going to have to be used for that. So came in here and cleared up some cedars and a couple ash trees actually that we're getting. You know, I don't actually mind that I had to cut those down because unfortunately they were getting to the age where the ash borer gets into them. It was a little tricky to get it, you know, to fall this way and not fall and puncture the liner. So I had to, you know, cut the notch out and then kind of aim it, get it to where it's just on hinge wood, and then pull it a little bit to just help it fall the right way, and then get the heck out of there. So that was done successfully, and now that actually really opens this area up, and you can kind of picture what it might look like with nice retaining walls, big rocks here. I can plant plants that will kind of like creep over them, trees that will grow up in them and really help stabilize that bank. So that's kind of neat. And then I'm going to clean up all this debris, and this kind of opens up a new pathway actually that I can use and reconnect into this lower area. I have some wild apple trees back in there. Those are the ones that I graft onto. Graft that late season fruit for the deer so they have food in February. So that's kind of neat. This is going to open up a lot of my property. Okay, you can also see they placed one of the driftwood logs up there. Just temporarily, they're setting it in place. I have a video of that right here. And then they added a bunch of new massive boulders here for the retaining wall. So this area now is going to be kind of interesting, and this might wrap all the way around to kind of retain all of that. So you see how this is going to end up looking really smart. Really nice looking. Okay, so let's go look up. They started working on the river up here. Let's look at that. A couple really nice features is this driftwood. It just fits so perfectly in there. Water will flow over this little small point, and you know, the width of the waterfall there, just like this piece of wood just fit perfect right there. Not just the width of the waterfall, but then coming up and stabilizing it up against this bank and kind of tying the two together. Be able to plant plants and stuff that will grow all over there, maybe even hollow out some of those knots and plant creeping plants right into the log. That might be really neat. This rock really fits nicely in here. They're gonna, you know, backfill it all in, and it's just gonna kind of cut that log in half, you know, hide it like it's always been there, like it fell down in between two rocks in the past. Really kind of try to naturalize it. So I really like this artisan craftsmanship that they use. This is going to be really exciting to see how they work and continue and make this all look. Standing back up here, I think you can kind of see it's interesting because the planning for this is a bit unnerving, because they'll say, you know, really good designer won't give you a full plan. It's just, you know, this is rough estimate of what it's going to look like. But then once they start finding nice stones and putting them, they kind of let the stones tell them where the water should go. It needs to look like the water found its way down the lowest, least resistance pathway through the hill. You can't do that until you actually get some of these stones in. So it's neat, you can kind of see what's going through his head. He's putting stones and adjusting where this water is going to go. So thanks for watching. Some really nice level of detail on some of that stream work. It'll be kind of fun to watch when the whole project's done. You guys will kind of see how much work went into that tiny little area. Stay tuned for the next update video. Thanks for watching.